Hi friends, in today's video I'm going to explain you the strategy for matching features type of questions in IELTS reading exam. So let's get started with the strategy first. First step is to mark the keywords in the questions. Mark the keywords in the features given in the question. So we call it the keyword, that is K. I'll show you with the example as we move forward. For example, this is a text about rice cookers. There are 5 types of cookers with their names and features mentioned in the text. Now in question 7 to 14, if we read, look at the 5 reviews of rice cookers A to E on page 18. For which rice cooker are the following statements true? Write the correct letter A to E in boxes 7 to 14 on your answer sheet. You may use any letter more than once. So we are supposed to match these features with either A, B, C, D or E. We have to tell which feature matches with which rice cooker as mentioned in the text. So when I say mark the keywords, we have to mark the keywords in the features given in the question part. Next, once we have marked the keywords and we have memorized them a little bit, we'll move forward and we will scan each paragraph one by one and shortlist the features that match. So we call it scan and shortlist. I'll show you with an example very soon. Number 3, once we have shortlisted the features with the paragraph, we will confirm the final answer. And how do we confirm the final answer? Either the feature is mentioned directly, which happens rarely. Either the feature is directly mentioned in the text or the feature is paraphrased, which happens in 90% of the cases. In paraphrase also, either they can use direct synonyms or they can mention no or not and mention the antonyms. So these strategies, these traps they use for students. Okay, so I hope this KSSC strategy is clear. Now we will use this strategy in an example. Now let's start. Number 1, I'll mark the keywords KSSC. So number 1, I'm going to mark the keywords. So in the 7th question, the handles at the side are hard to use. So handles, hard. These are the keywords. Keywords are mostly the nouns. Sometimes they may be a name of they may be an adjective. They may be a verb if it is important. Mostly they are nouns. Number 8, it cooks brown rice. Brown rice is a noun without making a mess. It automatically switches setting to keep the rice warm when cooked. This is an important information, so I'm highlighting the whole part. 10th, it's difficult to get the removable top really clean. Difficult, removable top, clean. A selection of recipes. Recipes is the only keyword which is important. It has a handle at the top for carrying the cooker safely. So safely and a handle. The outside of the cooker doesn't get too hot. You can put the pot in the dishwasher. So these are our keywords. Now let's have a look at the text. Let's scan each cooker features one by one and see which one matches. So we are going to scan them now. Number 2, that is scan. Now easy rice cooker. It has a 1.8 liter pot and a stainless steel exterior. It has a separate glass lid and the handle on the lid stays cool. Now, somewhere in the questions, I did read about handles here. The handles at the side are hard to use. It does not mention that. It just says that it stays cool. And one more place I see handle. I'll just skim the features again very fast. Number 12. It has a handle at the top for carrying the cooker safely. Maybe. Maybe. So I shortlist the feature 12. Any other? It produces perfectly cooked white rice but tends to spit when cooking brown rice. I did read something about brown rice. So number 8, it cooks brown rice without making a mess. Now it says without, but here the Easy Right cooker, it does spit when cooking brown rice. So this feature is not matching. There are slight dirt traps around the rim of the lid. Okay, now I did read somewhere that it was difficult to get clean. So number 10, it's difficult to get removable top really clean. Maybe 10 may be a matching feature, and neither the pot nor the lid is dishwasher safe. It means it cannot be put into dishwasher, but the number 14 says you can put the pot in the dishwasher. So the only two headings that I shortlisted for Easy Rice Cooker are 12 and 10. Let's move forward. Next is Family Rice Cooker. This has a plastic exterior and a flip top lid. The lid locks when closed and becomes a secure handle to carry the cooker. I did read somewhere that the handles, okay, so number 12 says that it has a handle at the top for carrying the cooker safely. Here they say safely, here they say secure handle, right? So these are similar meaning words. Only the form is changed and the synonym is used. So most probably I feel 12 can fit here. Next, the aluminium interior pot is quite difficult to clean and it can't be put into the dishwasher. But number 14 says we can put, so we'll just disregard it. It's programmed to adjust the temperature once the rice is done so that it stops cooking but doesn't get cold. I read in the feature somewhere that it keeps the rice warm. See number 9. So warm and cold, they are a synonym. But what they have done is in the text they say that it doesn't get cold. So again, it means the meaning is similar. So we can put number 9 here as well. Coming to C, that is mini rice cooker. This has a flip top lid and a 0.3 liter capacity. The interior pot is made of non-stick aluminium and is dishwasher safe, which matches with number 14 that says you can put the pot in the dishwasher. So I shortlist number 14 here. This rice cooker is ideal when cooking for one. However, it does not have any handles at the side and water sometimes overflows when cooking brown rice. So it does make a mess. So number 8 does not matches. I do not see any other feature that matches with this one. Let's move forward. D, VPN rice cooker. This has a painted steel exterior with a handle on each side and a steel inner pot. It has a lift-off lid and comes with a booklet, including a range of ideas for rice dishes. With a booklet, we call it recipe book with a range of ideas for rice dishes. I did read about recipes in the list of features here. If we look at number 11, a selection of recipes is provided with the cooker. So I feel number 11 is a good match here. However, the keep warm setting must be manually selected and the handles are tricky to grip. When you say tricky, it means difficult, it means hard. And number 7 says the same. The handles at the side are hard to use. For hard, they have used the synonym tricky. So I feel number 7 also matches with this one. Any other? Well, in the last line they say, however, the keep warm setting must be manually selected. But in number 9 feature, it automatically switches setting to keep the rice warm when cooked. But the VPN rice cooker, the keep warm setting must be manually selected. So it does not looks a good match for number 9. Let's move to number E, S16 rice cooker. This is a simple to use, not spitting or boiling over even when cooking brown rice. Here it comes. So it does not make a mess. So there is no mess when they are cooking brown rice. So number 8, it cooks brown rice without making a mess. So number 8 looks a good match here. The exterior stays cool when in use, so there is no danger of burning of hand. Do we have anything that say that? Yes, number 13, the outside of the cooker doesn't get too hot. And here they say that exterior stays cool when in use. It's a very good example of a paraphrase. Outside of the cooker means exterior. Stays cool when in use, the text says. But the question says doesn't get too hot. So it means stays cool. So it's a perfect paraphrase. Number 13. Now, once we are done with shortlisting, now we will confirm the answer. Now, what was the strategy to confirm the answer? We have looked for the paraphrase, we have looked for the feature directly mentioned, we have looked for synonyms, we have looked for no-not and antonyms. Now we will see which one is the perfect match for which feature. We'll have a look at number 12 first, so that we can finalize which cooker works for the number 12th feature, easy rice cooker or the family rice cooker, because we have mentioned 12 in both of these. Now the 12th feature says it has a handle at the top for carrying the cooker safely. Now in easy rice cooker it says the handle on the lid stays cool, that's all. But in the family rice cooker, that's B, it says that secure handle to carry the cooker. So B looks a better match for number 12. So we'll mention B here. Now we are left with 10 for A. Let's see if we have mentioned 10 anywhere else. No, we have not mentioned, but still we will confirm. Number 10 is it's difficult to get the removable top really clean. Now let's see if anywhere else they're talking about cleaning. We did not put number 10 anywhere else. So we'll see that A is for number 10. One more trick they have mentioned here. In family rice cooker, they say that the aluminium interior pot is quite difficult to clean. But remember, in question it says it's difficult to get the removable top really clean. So removable top, they have talked in here. Dirt traps around the rim of the lid. So for number 10 it will be A. Now let's see if 9 we have mentioned anywhere else other than family rice cooker. No, number 9 is it automatically switches setting to keep the rice warm when cooked. We did go through all the features of the cookers. We didn't see that anywhere it is mentioned that automatically keeps the rice warm. So B says that it stops cooking but doesn't get cold, so it keeps the rice warm. So I see that for number 9 B is a good match. Next, number 14 we have mentioned for mini rice cooker that it's dishwasher safe. Well, it's very clear because in no other cooker they have mentioned that it can be cleaned in a dishwasher. At 1 or 2 places they have mentioned it cannot be put in dishwasher. So for number 14 it's clearly C. Next, VPN rice cooker 11 and 7. Let's see. A selection of recipes is provided with the cooker. One more trap for number 11. If you see the S16 rice cooker, they say that a recipe book would have been useful. So it means recipe book is not given. If you will not read it properly, you will just match E with 11 because recipe is a keyword matching. No, we are not matching keywords here. We have to match the meaning here. So for 11, we clearly know it is VPN rice cooker, because a booklet with range of ideas for rice dishes is provided with VPN rice cooker only. So for number 11, we'll say D. Next, let's confirm 7th. The handles at the side are hard to use. It's clearly mentioned. The handles are tricky to grip in D, that is VPN rice cooker. So we'll mention D for 7th. Now for number 8. Number 8 is it cooks brown rice without making a mess. Yes, in 1 or 2 cookers they mentioned that it does make a mess while boiling brown rice. So in S16 rice cooker it says not spitting or boiling over even when cooking brown rice. So no mess. So means number 8 works for E. Next, number 13. Exterior stays cool when in use. Now it's clearly paraphrased here. This one, the outside of the cooker doesn't get too hot. I explained how it's paraphrased. So 13 is a clear match for E. So we are done with all of that. Yes. So we have confirmed our answers. Again, we shortlisted them. We scanned each paragraph, shortlisted the options, and now we have confirmed the answers for the features. So this is the strategy that you have to use when you get matching features type of questions. I hope this was helpful. I hope this strategy will be helpful for you for doing these types of questions. Thank you so much for watching.